I'm Jukes. It's good to see you, sir. We thought you would have stopped to celebrate 27 years as an environmental health officer at the Chartered Environmental Health, 15 years ahead of the Chartered Environmental Health. You are, in fact, at a staff leave, even though your friends are here to wish you well. In addition, Graham, this is your life. Just like to come this way, please. Just like to stand here. Many people, sir, would you just look at the camera there, okay. Now, when the red light is on, we are transmitting live to the ITV network to 10 million people. So I'm going to cue you in 3, 2, 1, and then the red light goes on and we're live, okay? 3, 2, 1, go. Right. Good night. Good evening, Graham. Just look in the camera, please. Thank you. Graham Michael Jukes. You were born in West London in a relatively humble abode. This one is... No. Your father is a precision toolmaker. Your mother is PA to the financial controller of Unigated Dairies. As a teenager, you loved to run. In fact, you're a member of the world-famous Thames Valley Harriers running club, and you achieved many trophies in your brief career before a hurdling accident put to paid your career. You abandoned your plans to become a PE teacher to join local government. Age 18, you become a roving clerk for the London Borough of Hammersmith and Fulham. You work in, do you remember that, Graham? No. I think you've got the wrong building in mind. In the FE Road office, your work embraces many curious tasks. Basically, people bring in curious things in matchboxes, things found in food, insects, dead rats, and so forth.
Well,
it's a job that you love.
Hold the microphone further away from your mouth.
Oh, thank
like
you.
there, and talk.
Right, like that, yeah. Sometimes you go out with the EHOs on their inspections. Here, you certainly learn a thing or two.
Oh, you'll never crack a walnut with those, mate.
So I'm here to celebrate as your mentor in food safety, Bob Square, principal EHO. I understand Graham was a bit of a novice in those days.
Oh, a novice, that's an understatement. I remember this one time, right? We all remember this well as well, Graham, very well, yes.
Sure, I will.
I don't think I need that, I'm quite loud now. I think you'll find it's not that big a studio, come on now. Yes, this time we were coming with me to the greengrocers, yes, at the Christmas time, yeah. Where we were inspecting and I got to crack a window.
It's actually Alan Clegg. Yes, that's right, yes.
Alan Clegg, is that
No, you're Alan Clegg.
Time's not been friendly to me.
I know you changed your name, Alan.
I changed it to my default, to Bob Squirrel. But we're not going to go into details about why. No.
It's a long story.
Anyway, yes. It was a long time ago when we were wandering around. I took you to Wellston Junction, yes, to go and see the Ferris...
Fragmentizer.
Fragmentizer!
Yes,
Oh, and I was teaching you how to inspect orange juice!
And do you have any amusing stories there, Alan?
Do I ever? Well, there was this one time, I'm sorry, I've come all over all clear. This young man again, it's really done me in, but anyway, we went to this greengrocer's to go and...
Sadly, Alan, there's no time for this story, but thank you very much. Sorry, he has actually passed away then. Right, moving on, Graham, like many of your environmental contemporaries, including Tim Everett, Sharon Smith and Anne Banfield. In 1973, you enrolled as a student EHO at Tottenham Technical College, usually known as Tottenham Tech. I don't know why I thought that. Here you take your environmental health diploma. One day in 1976, you visit the headquarters of the Environmental Health Officers Association, 19 Grosvenor Place, to see if your name is included in a list of successful candidates pinned to the door. Happily, it is. Your patch is an EHO. Oh, sorry, as a fully fledged EHO in Hammersmith and Fulham, you are now able to trade in your Lambretta scooter. They are, sir.
That's a Vespa.
That's a Vespa. The researchers let us down there. For a sporty MG, that is an MG Graham, isn't it? 1300.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
With twin carburetors.
Mine was white. Yeah.
Yours was white, that one's kind of blue and white. Your patch takes in the White City Stadium, where you competed as an athlete. The BBC, of course. The Unigate Dairy, where your mum used to anyhow. QPR Football Club. And Wormwood Scrubs Prison, where your grandfather, Reg Jukes, is serving a 15-year sentence for armed robbery. One Tuesday morning, he's actually, he's out now. One Tuesday morning, walking close to your office, you see a dark shape standing in a doorway. You realise that it is a man. He is filthy and covered from head to foot in lice, and he's clearly soiled himself. You can see the lice crawling in his clothes and in his hair, and you can see the lice crawling in his and in his hair.
That's it, mate. Can you show me the way to the DN station?
Tonight, Graham, for the first time in 39 years, is that man to whom you're a good Samaritan, Bob McPherson.
That's you! I'm on there! You got 50p. See that? I put my head for the night.
Oh, that's lovely. We just, thank you.
Charlotte!
Thank you. Thanks for up there. Here we see you later, Graham. And later that year, we now move to summer of 1976. You're very proud, pleased with yourself. Driving along the Fulham Road in your MG, and you hear a voice, a lady's voice.
Ooh, I like the look of those fog lights.
To meet you tonight for the first time since this morning is your childhood sweetheart and wife of 40 years. No, it's not Trisha Keane. It's your other wife, Graham, Barbara. So, oh, can we get another chair, please?
Oh, Eamon, you can't do that.
Oh, I shouldn't have to do this shit. Sorry. I'm sorry about this line. Barbara, what was it that first attracted you to Graham, in fact?
Well, of course, it was the size of his brainwash.
Did Graham work in bulk drains in those days?
He was born with a drain rod in his mouth. It's my having drain rod.
And you yourself practiced as an EHO, I understand.
This is true. It seemed like such a good life, but I thought, I know, I'll do that. So I followed.
We could clean drains together.
But that's lovely, Graham.
Oh, we did.
Oh,
Occasionally.
that's a beautiful story. In the last 40 years, I imagine they've been very enjoyable.
They have. On the whole, we've had some ups and downs, but hopefully more ups than downs. We've had some very good times. And, you know, if you want to know anything about food hygiene, food safety, rats, mice, you know, building
Come to the
construction.
Jukes household.
Yeah. And not only that, but our son also knows a lot about it, even though he's an engineer.
That's lovely, Barbara. Thank you very much. You'll have the opportunity to see Graham later on when you go home. No, I'd like to stay here. That would be lovely. Thank you. Now, where the hell are we? All right. Okay. 1970, like your mentor, Alan, what's his name? Craig, you've reached the lofty position of a principal EHO next door to Hammersmith and Fulham in the London Borough of Brent. Some people call it the loony left borough of Brent in those days. Here, your patch covers half of the borough, including the Welsh Harp Reservoir, where you monitor noise at the World Water Skiing Racing Championships in 1979. Your area also covers Wembley Stadium. No, thank you, the other one, yes. Part of your job, Graham, was to monitor noise at all of the events at that world-famous venue, including concerts and numerous rugby and football matches. You remember it well. I know you don't like football. Or rugby. Or any other sport, in fact. Park and running. Running. In 1985, an event was held which brought the eyes of the entire world to West London.
I said to Graham, just give me your flipping money.
Yes, Graham, it was Live Aid, you were there, noise monitor, the drain rod. Do you remember having an argument with a scruffy looking man with long hair? No, it wasn't Will Hatchett. It was another fella. Andy's here tonight. So, Bob, what happened? Yeah, I'm sure you remember the night very well. What happened there?
Well, this man, right, he was there, right, and he told us to tell the bloody music down. I mean, status quo were on the stage at the time. I thought, yeah, that's fine, I'll just go up to Rick and Jane and just be like, just turn it down. No, Graham, that's not happening. I think this is yours.
I know you like to hug the mic and the limelight, but on this occasion it's my show, okay, so...
Well, you know, I have raised millions and millions.
Yeah, whatever.
For charity.
Yeah, you're
None
right.
for me.
So have I.
Right.
Yeah, so did Graham donate to Live Aid?
Did he bollocks?
Graham, if you'd like to make amends now and give us a contribution, Bob will be behind the screen.
I did actually ask Rod Stewart to turn it away.
Is that right? Well, tonight...
But
That's an interview. We were able to secure the services of Rod Stewart tonight.
we were standing next to protect them all the time, remember?
Wow, that's amazing.
It was. She was. We were.
Well, we moved to 1999, and you moved to the heart of your profession as acting chief executive of the Chartered Institute of Environmental Health. For much of the previous decade, you worked closely with the World Health Organization, known as the WHO. No, wait a minute. No. Known as the WHO. How are you? Your task is working with the countries of Central and Eastern Europe to help them to adopt the free market economies that have served us in the West so well. During the 1990s, political gag there. During the 1990s, wearing your CH hat, or this hat, or that hat, you visited a series of East countries in Eastern Europe. On more than one occasion, the peculiar things you were called upon to eat, these unscheduled trips to the toilet. I happen to know that's true. It's cold, lonely work, and bottles of vodka come in handy. Often you find yourself a little worse for wear. In 1979, 1999, cementing a decade-long relationship with the WHO. With actually that's you. You're in London for the 3rd European Ministerial Conference, which brings dignitaries and ministers to London from all over the world for a very important event hosted by the CIPH. If you recall, Graham, you received a frantic telephone call the night before the conference, and you heard these words.
Look, old chap, we've got a bit of a problem here. Yeah, we need to raise some money to cover for the delegates' expenses. Do you think you could come up with saying, 30 grand in cash? That would be excellent. Yeah, if you could just drop it off to the QE2 centre first thing in the morning, that'd be spiffy.
Tonight, Graham, Live in the ITV studios here is that man who you met so many years ago. He's now a dog breeder in Godalming and Surrey. Then a senior civil servant with the Department of Health, Julian Peabody.
Wow, Jabby! How are you? Oh, lovely to see you, old chap. Lovely. Yeah. Eamon?
Yes, oh sorry.
How are you?
Yes. So, what happened with it? Did you get your money?
Well, in a word, no, he bloody well didn't, no. Didn't turn up, did he? A little bit embarrassing, actually. We had to feed all the delegates Walker's crisps, and they all had to stay at my house.
Oh dear, that must have been terribly embarrassing.
Yeah, Mummy was really upset with me.
Yeah.
Really not happy.
Yeah.
But, here, actually, so where exactly were you? And what did happen to that 30 grand, old chap? Oh, I see. I thought it might be some sort of retirement fund or something. Oh, fair enough.
Well, apparently Graham lost the money in the gambling incident, so I don't know if he didn't get any money.
We didn't talk about that.
I'm very sorry, but so...
That was a good weekend we had in Vegas, though. Lovely.
Julian, everybody. So, thank Christ, we're nearly at the end now. And we're on the last page of the script.
Is that what you call it?
We flash forward to 2012. 2012, thank you. The Queen's Diamond Jubilee, I remember it well, Graham. I imagine you played a significant role in the London Olympic and Paralympic Games. As we know, Graham, you love a man, you love a man who and you're appointed...
He's not here tonight.
He might be. Senior Medical Commander and Operational Planner for the provision of health care to some 23,000 services personnel, so that certainly would have kept you busy. Soon you're on the road again, you visit China and the United Arab Emirates, and you travel to Arizona in March 2013 to offer your services as an expert witness on a subject dear to your heart.
Fish.
Thank you, Graham. If you'd like to look, that's in fact what it is. You give evidence to the Maricopa County Court, but for some reason your evidence is ruled as inadmissible. So that's what you lost there, Graham. I don't know why.
I'm English. That was it, I didn't like it.
That must have been the reason. You did take some time to ride in the desert on your horse. And soon after this, you visit another arid wasteland, blasted by the sun in summer, frozen in the winter, and ruled by the lure of the gun. And there you met another gentleman who has played a big part in your life.
Oh, me, Senator Graham. I like you. I'll take you to my mountain.
Graham Jukes, it's Genghis Turndash, the head of the Environmental Health Service of Mongolia. That's a traditional greeting over there. I assume you'd like to stand, sir. Tell us about your meeting with Graham then.
Oh, well, Graham, very nice man. He come to my home country. I take him to mountain, to my yacht, where my great grandmother, Genghis Khan.
What was that again, sir? What's your name?
Genghis Khan.
Oh, thank you very much.
Where we go to fly eagle. Fly eagle high. Graham love eagle.
That will be Graham's bird.
And Graham promised to me, he come back to Mongolia, he run environmental health with me. Now Graham, you finish with CIA. You come home with me.
Graham, we've actually booked your ticket along with her, Heathrow Airport.
Terminal 4. 1940. Time noted. What is it?
He'd like to share a hot rock with you later. So, Graham. Not yet, Sharon. So, Graham, you've fulfilled your major challenge in life. You've run a significant and large organisation. And also this one. Soon, you'll be heading to Mongolia for an even bigger challenge. to head the Environmental Health Service. Graham Jukes, leader, family man, party animal, OBE, teen cyclist, diplomat, none of that. Did I say OBE? I may have done. Bird fancier and future head of the Mongolian Environment Service. Tonight's Graham Jukes. This is your life. No longer on the air. I'd like to welcome you to join me in another drink at the bar, and I hope everyone else enjoys the rest of the evening. Thank you very much.